All right, I'm back. I ended up doing a lot of work outside of the videos, and I created a Postgres database, um, and now I can uh, go through the zones, get to action, and we can execute a trade, and then have it go to the portfolio. So we can now get through the due diligence process and then enter our position with a log or a paper trade view that you're seeing right here. So this is our portfolio to paper trade on. Um, I started this 24 hours ago, so basically I'm up $17, and these are the trades and the current prices I bought them at, and the uh, the profits and losses. So basically right now Microsoft, I bought 5 shares at 513, and today it went up 3.95% to 533, so that got me $101. And then I found a stock called OGE, which does like um, they're in like electric, they're like an electric company or something, an energy company, and yeah, they were up. um, I got 10 shares at $45. So they were up a point, and that got me $2. I started off with 10,000 in this because it's the classic. I got $10,000. How do I invest it? So I wanted to start with that, and yeah, today we're up, $17. One of the things I want to do right now is get the target and stop loss um, figured out because uh, had I collected the gains, this would have actually been up to 1085 was the high for the day. So near the close, it kind of burned off a lot of its profit. So um, for the next thing to show is I have it be able to refresh the API from Yahoo Finance every 30 seconds or whatever, um, or you can manually refresh. That way, when you want to look at your positions when the market's open, you can actually see the real life differences, gains and losses. So this is basically another view of what I just showed you. Um, it's just another table. And then here is an AI analysis of your whole portfolio. So this is, um, it's pretty cool. I'm going to come back to this. Uh, so basically, we have a portfolio summary and analysis, risk assessment, trading opportunities, market context, learning insights. Overall, this has potential for improvement. Basically, it's saying that, let's see, overall portfolio is 10 grand with 17 bucks. Um, let's see. The portfolio's performance is mixed with some positions performing well and some's underperforming. Microsoft is the best performing position. Um, where else? Consider rebalancing the portfolio to achieve better diversification, potentially reducing the concentration in technology sector. Yeah, so it's pinpointing that all my positions are pretty much in the technology sector. So diversifying would be a recommendation. So that's pretty much where we're at with it. And there's another positions view. So there's now a database that we can leverage to our leisure. So for today, I want to be able to capture those gains tomorrow because I want to be able to set targets and stop losses. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I added basically 12 plus files that I thought were relevant from the portfolio, and then the strategy and action zone routes and front end, so we can add in the stop loss and target views and logic. And then I wrote a prompt that says I want to be able to add the targets and the stop losses into the positions so I avoid losses. So we need to bring in the strategy entity state through the context of action view and route context, and then be able to have it execute and render in the portfolio API in front end. So we need to basically bring in the strategy that we get to when we're in the strategy zone, carry that over to action. When we execute the action, the target and stop loss are then brought over to the portfolio view. Let's see what we get. Okay, so it came back with about 10 different updates to refactor the code to get the strategy route in there. I'm up to 23 problems and a bunch of TypeScript errors and some other stuff. So let's see how messy this gets. We just keep clocking them in. Okay. Okay, that one's happy. Yeah. 27. Okay. So I'm going to fix these errors and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if it fixes it. It's quite a lot of problems there. 27 of them. Let's see. Cool. Do you get fixed on the route? Not quite, but almost there. About on DB services. And terminate temporal literally, parsing error, we'll come back to that. At least we're down to 4. Okay, 3. Portfolio store, okay. Cool, so let's fix these now. Fix with AI. Okay, let's see what we get. And then see if we can fix this. So it just took it out. Okay. Strategy data. Okay, so we added a strategy data, then I added it to there. Okay, good. I think this will be good. Okay, so I need to run migrations. I have PSQL open in the terminal. How to add it. So I have this going. This is how I like to do it. Let's do that. Let's see what it wants. I usually do that, but I can execute the migration file. Okay. Let's, I don't know if this didn't look right to me. I don't think it's right. Like this is clearly from the cursor, like uh, the cursor chat panel. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it got mixed up with documentation. So we'll add this, accept. Okay, now we're somewhere. Okay, so, and then You can run in PSQL. Okay, cool. Let's try this. Okay. So we should be able to check it and make sure it got in there. Now has all the strategy fields. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't see it in this view. Yeah, just see the new strategy columns. That's all I want. Here we go. Strategy. Is this right? You still first exit there and then run this cleaner query to just see the strategy columns. Yeah, this is what I want. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Okay, cool. So see what happens. This is cool. This is all the console logs to see if the market's open or not, or is a weekend. So let's see. Go to strategy zone, then move to the action zone, execute a trade, execute the strategy by buying 10 shares. Watch for the execution response, check if the strategy data gets stored. Okay. Let's see what happens. All we can do is try. So go to strategy. Let's do meta, because I don't have any meta yet. Okay. Swing trade on pullbacks with primary focus. Yeah, it did like a huge jump today. It's up 773. If I can get it at 765, that's what the goal would be. So if I come here, ooh, how much is it? 773. Oh, I can buy one. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Okay. Yeah, so I need to get the portfolio and the strategy context together. Okay, let's see what happens. Set up stop loss reserve. Okay, so if we go here now, So I don't get it. Any views of the stop loss and target? Wait, did it just? Am I tripping? I don't see where you do the stop losses. Okay. Okay. I don't see any views of stop losses or target. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. So if we come here, we should be able to go to enter a stock symbol and ask for a stop loss, and then in the response it'll have an action for it. So let's try it. So we go here, strategy. What's Apple even at right now? I'm not seeing. Hmm. Did it add it? Bet it did. Okay, good. It didn't. So yeah, not quite. Let's try it. So strategy, let's do um, LAC. I haven't. Profit, entry points, strategic. Yeah, it's not showing. Let's see what we get. StrategyZone creates a strategy guide in this format, but it wanted that format. Some debug console logs to it. Added a bunch of errors there. That's not good. So let's give this a try. So go to strategy. Let's do AMD this time. Risk management. AMD order quantity. Yeah, I don't see any. So run a console log on this. I want to see. Come on. Stop loss 167. Okay, so the strategy is being created correctly by the API, but there are several issues preventing it from being displayed. So we're going to do a bunch of console log to see what we see. Why did they take that out? Okay, that's fine. The strategy data is being created but not properly displayed. Let me provide a comprehensive fix. Okay. 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 And then we come here. Okay. And so if we go to strategy, check the browser, look for strategy display, StrategyZone, click execute strategy to go to the action. Okay. You should see the strategy info in the section. Strategy API. Okay, let's try this. So we go to strategy. Let's type AMD. There's our console logs. Okay. I still don't see any created message. Yeah, but we don't have any. So go here. I'm guessing there's no stop loss. lot of input. Okay, I can see what's happening now. Okay. Purely the UI. Okay, it wants us to add a couple more debugging logs. Okay. An ActionZone, we'll get some too. Okay, so let's test it again. The StrategyZone, test, enter AMT, check the console logs for the render paths. Okay. Okay, let's try it. AMD. Is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Whoops. I was actually really right though. That was cool. Okay, so tell you what, let me start this over. Hold on. Strategy, AMD. Okay. So we're really drilling down to see where this is at. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. The debug logs show the strategy data is flowing correctly and is taking the main strategy display path. The issue must be inside the strategy display JSX itself. Okay. So it's in part of the JSX UI render. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. So go here. Okay. Go here. AMD. Hmm. Doesn't make sense. There's no way. Where is it? Reprompted it. Hopefully it makes sense now. Jeez, no, that's not good. No, this isn't, might not be what we want. There's 41 bugs in that. No, it's terrible. $41. Mm-mm. Yikes. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Still really bad. Yeah, let's try this some more. No. This is so annoying. It's already doing that. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. I'll be back. So here's something to look out for when you get 50 plus problems and you iteratively get it to fix it. So now, unfortunately, we lost a lot of the features here in the action. We can still, we just have this manual form now. So something to look out for sure. Really, really not good. Yeah. Strategy. I mean, is this still good? And B. Okay. Entry at 174. Stop loss at 167. 167 target price. Yeah, I mean, it kind of works. But we lost a lot of stuff. So we'll see what happens when we get it back. Yeah, completely lost context, and now it's throwing this in there. What is the risk management? What is that going to do? Actually, don't think it did it. Yeah, it's not affecting that, which is good. I don't want it to right now. Okay, so let's see if this fixes it. Okay, well, no, that's not. This is so annoying. Yeah, we lost a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay, supposedly it restored it. I don't think it did it correctly, personally. Maybe. Not quite. Okay, so let's test this at least. Stop loss. Okay, so it's not bad. Actually, almost there. I just want to make this better. I almost missed the red. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what we get. Much nicer. Guess you can only buy. Estimated total. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, interesting. Well, this is pretty close. We got the stop losses in there coming from the strategy, and that was the real goal for today. So we're going to call it for now. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.